We are here as our third match as we move forward here at the ESL Pro Tour America Weekly number 5. In the bottom right, we have the red Zerg player. You know him, you love him. He's Mr. Creative himself. It's Liquid TLO. He faces off against the blue Terran player in the Northwest, representing Clan Next DC. Probably big underdog in this match. Let's welcome Yermi. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I just tried to throw as much Swedish in as I could. Yeah, because why not? Honestly, you know, a little talk, svenska, talk. They got really good stuff over there in Sweden. I don't know why we're talking about it. His name's Yermi. I don't know. Yeah, it could be Scandinavian. In the Americas Weekly? Well, Nathan, you're actually allowed to play in the Americas Weekly from anywhere. Did you guys know that? Anybody from anywhere can actually participate in any of these, I'm pretty sure, for the most part. Is that a single jersey, or do you have your own? So my out-of-game default image is just a picture of me with my puppy and my girlfriend. And yes, we all have our own Jets jerseys. And I'm not from California. I moved here to talk about video games. And that's what I do. But of course, I still rep the best state, the best city on earth, New York, baby. And our awful, awful team, the Jets. So Yermi's looking for a third base to try and slow down. Reaper expand, very, very standard build. A lot of Terran players will build a second supply depot before this gas goes straight to third CC, but he could be possibly leaning a little bit towards faster tech this game. Maybe he's worried about getting attacked by Dr. Dario. And as for TLO, I could try to do some sort of analysis. I could try to do some sort of breakdown, but let's face it, it'd be kind of like a caveman trying to read modern English, right? Could he possibly get some idea of what's going on? Maybe if he was lucky, but at the end of the day, I just have a primitive mind when it comes to dissecting something like this. Do you ever notice how the Reaper gun animations, because it shoots 2 shots, do you ever notice like sometimes the shots aren't very close to each other, and it makes me wonder how the Reaper can actually land its hits on small units. I'm just saying. Ooh, wow. Oh, just these handful of lings actually getting across the map and doing annoying bit of damage. He's not. Oh my god, yeah, he doesn't save the SCV. Oof. These lings are going to get into the main. I think our Marine's dead, which actually means the Overlord could easily go in now and see everything again. He's going to block the add-on. Ooh. Well, that's just... I mean, he didn't lift the factory yet, so I... Well, this game has not started off very well for our Terran player. TLO is looking pretty good. TLO is great, though. I mean, in case anybody hasn't been keeping up with TLO, he got married, moved to Canada. He's a wonderful citizen of Toronto now. I actually got to hang out with him the last time I was in Toronto. We went to, I don't know, it was like one of those mall type places basically by downtown. And what did we get? I think I got a burger because I'm a fat American. And I think TLO got ramen. There was some sort of like noodle bowl or something placed there. Oh wait, no, I remember what I got. Yeah, there was a brisket place. I got a brisket sandwich. Hell yeah. It was actually really good too. Who would have thought a little smoker in a mall could make some edible meat? Did build another Marine to push the Overlord away. Not the worst choice. You want to deny vision as much as you can. He's got a Viking coming out. We have a Corps de la Fusion building in the main base for Yummy. So presumably we are going to see some battle cruisers in this game. As the expert on battle cruisers, do not worry. I will make sure that we don't miss any of the action. As Yermi's chilling here. Yeah, TLO. He's been busy, man. He's been up to a lot of stuff. I think he's been streaming a good bit more lately as well. But yeah, it's always an interesting thing to talk about, right? Because TLO went from being that pro gamer, grinding all the time, and he was one of the first players to really get more into like the mental health side of things, which is always nice. I think he gave a lot of good advice to a lot of people who are aspiring e-gamers, myself included. TLO is actually the reason I play Terran. As messed up as that sounds. and we played against each other in MLG Columbus. It was my first event. I beat a diamond player from clan VVV, and then I played TLO, and everybody crowded around me to watch because I had the computer at the edge. So people who couldn't go into the player area could only see my screen and not his. So a bunch of people watched him, and he knighted me 7 times at once after he got super far ahead. It hurt. Couldn't walk for a week after that. Yeah, TLO was... he won one of the first beta tournaments as a random, and then he became a Terran player and started innovating. He like came up with that 2 racks concussive shell build, and I actually was fascinated by that. And that's... I used to play random because I'm like, oh, TLO plays random. And then TLO played Terran. I'm like, oh, TLO plays Terran, I'll play Terran. And then I kind of stopped following Twitch stuff for a little while. And yeah, I cursed myself to be a Terran player. And I never followed him when he went to Zerg. These Hellions trying to get a lot here. Some Ling kills, only 4 drones, but all the map control is now gone. And there's a lot of roaches going across the map. Look at that. Nathan's little story took just enough time for us to get to the part where Dario tries to drive the knife deep into the chest of the Zerg for the Terran player. Now, this battlecruiser is going to teleport straight into the belly of the beast. There's a spore, a couple queens shooting. This guy's going to fly off. There's not a tremendous number of queens at this one spot. The rest of them are coming over. But this is the hardest part about playing this style as Terran. You have to be so aware and careful. Roach, Ravager, Ling pushes are so scary. Nate, I don't see any Ravagers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he didn't even need to do it at that point because the tank wasn't even on the high ground. So he's going to land the Viking and pull all the SCVs, but I don't know, mate. That's a lot of roaches over here. Oh my God. Dario made a creep highway. Ladies and gentlemen, why did we, the taxpayers, give Verizon $10 billion to not build a fiber network in our country when Dario Wunsch could have done it in a 7-minute ZvT? Oh my God, he has Burrow too. The sick